Welcome to the Deucecast Extra. That's right. We're back to talk Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 6. This one was called Cigarettes, Whiskey, a Meadow, and You. Great episode title. This one was directed by Stephen K. Upon research, this is the 14th episode of Yellowstone that he's directed. That guy's been a TV director for a long time. He's done some pretty good television. If you look up his IMDb profile, he's done some good stuff. We've got Garrison hanging out in the chat, Brian hanging out in the chat. How's it going? I paused a movie to watch this.
Wow.
Garrison,
I'm honored.
That's huge. And of course, we have got definitely not sensitive Roth in Wyoming. How's it going, buddy?
It's going great. It's a little chilly, 16 degrees.
I was going to say
30 mile an hour winds. It was awful today.
Just so from the standpoint, like, how does your heat system stay working during this craziness? I mean, is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Unless the power goes out, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in a very old building. I live in a mother-in-law house behind the main house, which the main house is being renovated.
Mm-hmm.
It was built in like the early 1900s. So was this building that I'm in.
Wow.
This building that I'm in used to be a carriage house where they would keep their carriage.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So
it's insulated well.
Warm. It's okay. It surprisingly is.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
I think I've got an older heater in here because it doesn't really regulate very well. I'll be like, oh, holy crap, I'm really cold all of a sudden. No. And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sweating. It's so hot.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
we got to talk about this week's Good Day for a Movie podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving Earl some time to get here because he is going to be here, but he's going to be a little late.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like everybody pretty much liked the movie, right?
Yes.
Tell the audience, I'm sorry, what the movie was.
Yes, Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest.
I mean, come on,
1959. Hard not to like that movie. Yeah, it was quite the episode. We were recording for like 3 hours.
Oh, you kept having recording issues, didn't you?
Well, it wasn't recording issues. It was one of the members, not named Tate or Jacob, being distracted.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-hmm. What was he distracted by?
Women.
There was women in his apartment?
No, just a woman.
A woman was in his apartment?
No, not in his place, but
oh, he kept. Okay.
Yes,
he was chatting a lot. Okay.
Yes,
good grief.
When stuff like that happens, I'm like, oh, good, I get to do some fun stuff editing.
Yeah, you did. Hey, whatever you did editing, it sounded good. Yeah, sounded fantastic. Oh, that's right. Coach went to SoFi Stadium. I forgot about this.
Yes.
Vegas was awesome, of course. I mean, how is it not? But the Dolphins, that was a rough game for Tua.
Guess what? I'm going to get my wish. If you remember back to when the Dolphins played the Bills and one of the first few weeks of the season, it was very hot in Miami.
Yes.
Well, and who did they play? It was LA.
Yeah, it was LA.
That's right. So it was like 60 there, I think, 59.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins had heaters on the sideline because they were cold. Guess what? It's going to be in Buffalo, Coach.
Yes.
It's going to be cold.
Yes. It's going to be
and awesome. I hope it snows 3 feet.
Is that who the Dolphins are playing this coming Sunday?
Yes.
Is the Bills? Oh.
Yep. Saturday.
Or that's a Saturday. That's right.
Saturday night. Which means it's going to be even colder because it's
going to be freezing, and it's those 3 annoying NFL Network games.
Yes,
that if you don't have cable, you're not watching those games.
Ooh,
yeah, if you don't have cable, you're not watching those games.
Even YouTube TV.
Oh well, no, it'll be on YouTube TV, which is basically cable. What's up, Brett?
Hey,
we're talking about
it's a really
Miami
rude name. Is
football.
What that is.
Yeah, that is a horrible name, and because we're going to be talking about that a lot tonight.
I know.
So, did you not watch Did you have a chance to watch the episode?
Yeah, I just watched it. I'm fresh off.
Oh, good.
Watching it.
Oh, good.
So hopefully, I haven't missed too much of the discussion.
No, oh no, we haven't even. We were giving Earl time because, of course, Earl texted me at 8:55 and said he's going to be late, and I said, yes, as always, is what my response was to him. So I'm glad that you were able to join. I wasn't sure if you're gonna. You said you had a Christmas thing, so I didn't know if.
Yeah. I had a little show, a little kid show tonight, and I hadn't watched Yellowstone yet, so I rushed home for it, and I've seen it, and
good.
So we're just vamping until
we're just vamping until Earl gets here. But now that you're here, I think we have a quorum, so we can quorum. So we can go ahead and proceed. I did already mention the title of the episode and the director and whatnot, so we got all that out of the way. So let's just do.
They picked the wrong thing to title this episode.
I know it was weird. I would have
should have been as a cowboy. What was the line? As a cowboy should.
Oh,
like a cowboy should. That should have been the title.
I was gonna say if I were gonna title it,
right?
I would say. Cow poking.
Oh, okay. Go Pokes.
Meat cooking. Cow poking, meat cooking, country music singing. That's what I would have called it. That would have been. What would your three, if you were going to say this was cigarettes, whiskey, a meadow, and you, whatever. Just pick three things. What would you call it, Roth?
Man, I already wrote down my title in the notes, which it was just like a cowboy should.
Okay,
because that's how Emmett died. Yes,
that's
like a cowboy should.
Oh, that would have been a good title.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Would have been way better of a title.
What would you title the episode if you had a chance?
Well, this will seem like I'm trying to gin up controversy.
Shocking from you,
but boring, long, and pointless.
No, this. I was telling Roth before that we started recording. This is the type of episode I want Yellowstone to be every single week. I just want.
I get it.
Wide-angled, beautiful shots of them doing cowboy things.
I'm being a little facetious with it, but I get both sides of this one. There's a lot of it's a lot of cowboy stuff, and I like the cowboy stuff.
Yeah.
Not a lot of plot progression.
There's just like maybe one.
A little bit here and there, and not any plots that I really wanted to see progress. Like I just don't care about most of it. I thought it was it was almost like a bottle episode, right? You know how they're like, it's filler. I mean, it felt like filler. A lot of country music at the end. I got a podcast to make. Let's wrap it.
No. I loved, dude. Laney Wilson and Ryan Bingham, come on, all day long. Bring it all day long.
No, please make it stop. And
no,
but at the same time, like I understand that so much of what is appealing about the show and about that lifestyle was in this episode. Beth was a little reserved. I mean, that's a good thing. That's positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just a lot of nothing. Kind of. I mean, if you skip this episode, you don't lose anything. Like in the season, if you were binging it and you had time to, you were in a hurry, you'd be like, oh, this is what I can skip. And
I would say instead of filler, this is a character development episode.
It was, but whose character developed?
Well, we get a little bit more progression with Summer.
Yeah, and one I don't care about. Nobody cares about.
Well, unless her character changes, that's what I said last week.
Well, we're not. That's not fair. If they're not going to change her into a raw meat eating.
No. They could change her into somebody that listens. Like there was a line in this episode where she said, everywhere I go in this place, I keep getting lectured. And I put a note down. I said, well, maybe if you would start listening, you would stop getting lectured.
Well, Monica told her. Monica told her that, right? Yeah. She said, well, now you know what it feels like because she's been lecturing Summer comes in lecturing. I mean, a little bit of that, but she's not going to change into a character that is integral to anything that's important. I mean, I know what they're trying to do. I see it. I think the show this season. I'm jumping ahead. Well, I'm just gonna say it. I can do what I want. I'm grown.
It doesn't matter.
This season's not been great to me. Yellowstone in and of itself, it's almost like here's what it feels like. Let's welcome Earl, and I'll get into that. I'm sorry.
Earl, how's it going, buddy?
Good. Has Rhett seen the episode, or is he just talking?
Yeah, he did. No, he did.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good.
He did. What?
He read the
Rhett seen it,
Wikipedia.
or he just talking?
A David Dollar classic, and just read the Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I read the wiki. Let's see. Nothing happens. Old man dies. I think I covered it.
Go ahead.
Dies in kind of the way I want to die.
Please keep going, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just. This is another overstatement, but it's almost like it's a mass hallucination event, Yellowstone, where it's like it's not. We are told by the world that it's a great show. And we have fallen into that. And there are other shows like that are probably ultimately overrated once you get. And I think Yellowstone is a little smidge overrated. I think there's the characters are the likable ones are outmatched by the unlikable ones.
It's a soap opera, basically.
It is. I know, but nobody. But when we. But the world doesn't see it that way. They don't think of it.
That's because the world is full of dumb people.
It is. They are. But from a pop culture standpoint,
right,
for sure,
we're told that Yellowstone is good and it's great. We should watch it. And I don't dislike Yellowstone.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying, but I don't think this episode is the problem. No. I think this episode is more of a return to form from some of that season 1.
That's how I felt too.
Okay, well, that's it. I don't hate that take. I get that.
Yeah, I felt like this was a calm before the storm. I do think it felt
2 episodes left until the halfway break.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The halfway break.
Yes, we got 14 this season.
Yeah, so usually at halfway point there'll be some crazy stuff that happens.
So we're getting 8 episodes in the first half and 6 in the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is there a gap in time between our 8 and 9 episodes? Are we doing that?
I think
yes. I think it's going to be like a month.
Really?
Would be my guess. I think so.
Oh, really? Or is they going to make room for 1923 or whatever?
I kind of think so.
Not a lot of.
That probably makes sense.
A lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't. They certainly. IMDb has not indicated that, but you could be right. I think they have done that in the past, like where they take a little break. Let me see if I can tell from.
Well, how many episodes is 1923? Do we know?
It's only like 8, I think, 6 or 8 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Harrison had to go shoot Indy 5, so they were like, "Well,
right, exactly."
He was like,
And I'm pretty sure they are doing a season 2 of 1923.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure I heard that.
It's called 1924.
It's 2 shorter seasons.
Well, we were pretty sure they were going to do a season 2 of 1883 also.
Right, that's true.
As we
so I'll say this: if you're talking about the first 4 seasons, they never did a break. Now the first 4 seasons were not as many episodes, though.
They were like in the summertime, right?
So yeah, it was.
I kind of like that format. I like an 8-episode thing for this show, and then
Okay, it looks like Earl, you're a doctor. Look, it looks like I split my lip. I don't know what happened here.
You just cut yourself.
Are you bleeding on the air?
I feel like I am. I feel like I'm.
Was there a razor blade
on the air?
What did you just do?
Was there a razor blade in your orange juice?
No,
Dude, your lip is. You're talking.
I'm horrified. I'm a horrifying monster. I'm like the Elephant Man here, or Jay Leno.
I mean, I dressed up to class this place up, and
yeah, for real.
Oh, did we miss my Jay Leno crap?
Oh wait, Leno with the burnt face. Got it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brian's right. We're demonetized now that there's live blood on air.
If they demonetize us anymore, we'll start owing money.
Yeah, we'll start owing money. Hey, I will say this: we're up to 80 subscribers now. I mean,
40 of those are Rhett's friends.
I never thought. No, Melissa gave us a little bump last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
I never thought that we would get. Chapped? You're probably right. You're probably right.
Rhett, are you chapped?
Yeah, I'm always chapped about something.
Yes, you are constantly. So let's dive into like the one plot point that they kind of used this episode to progress a little bit, which was the stuff between Jamie and Sarah. And sort of like moving the plot.
Those weren't terrible.
No, those were not terrible moments. However, they were using that this episode to basically scheme. Basically, she's got her hooks in.
Yeah,
and she's whispered.
Poor Jamie.
Yeah, she is Worm Tongue, and she has whispered evils
into King Theoden's ears. I don't think Worm Tongue was sleeping.
Get a Lord of the Rings reference from this Yellowstone episode. Wait. Another Tolkien reference. They wandered around doing nothing, just like in The Hobbit.
That was more like a Caravan of Courage reference. That was lots of wandering around aimlessly.
I loved going out in the woods. Dude. I thought they were going to be there for a while, though. They just
I wanted them to be there.
Oh, they were doing a cattle drive.
They just got some of the cows and brought them in. They got to go get another batch of cows.
No, I don't know anything about cowboying. I don't understand why.
I haven't been outside since 93. 97. I went out in 97.
So Roth, is this something that they let the cows out to pasture? Is this what when you're calling letting the cows out to pasture? Is that what they've done here?
Kind of the whole
they go eat.
Yes. So you don't want them just sitting in one field for the whole year. Okay, that field, after a year of grazing on that field, if there's there for a whole year, you're not going to be able to use that field for 3 years.
Oh.
And so that's part of it, is they're rotating them around to all of these different pastures so you don't overgraze it and whatnot.
They grow peanuts out there like the good George Washington Carver taught us to do to save our crops.
And you rotate them, right?
Yes, but it's the same idea. You're just rotating the cattle, just like the peanuts.
Hey, that fourth grade civics. It's coming
this
back.
Is in Montana,
Alabama history. I got.
This is Montana.
There are no peanuts in Montana. Sir.
Yeah, there's no peanuts in Montana. There's maybe soy.
I correct you, sir.
Even soy is it's pretty much corn and wheat is pretty much all you can kind of grow around this area. Maybe some soy up in almost northern Montana, but
right,
because North Dakota has a lot of soy.
Does Gator grow it all? Do they have pigs and chickens on this ranch too? Somewhere that we just have?
They must.
Gators cooking that food.
I actually don't think so. I think Gator goes to
he goes and buys them.
Yeah, I don't know what not a Sam's Club, but no,
a meat market.
Yeah, maybe not even a meat market, but one of the places that would deliver restaurants bulk food.
Oh, okay.
Tyson. So this is all Tyson food.
Well, not even Tyson, but like a Cisco, or I can't think of any of the other names actually right now.
Cisco's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure if Melissa were here, she'd be able to educate us further on that point. But
yes,
she's not here. So
where's Melissa?
She is watching Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Wow. So she's almost through.
What is it? 1990?
She's doing a look.
2005 or so.
She's doing a Harry Potter.
That was 2011, 2012.
Look, there's some people that don't watch things right when they come out. I'm not one of those people, but there's some people that wait years. Before they watch things. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, I mean, basically, Sarah has gotten into Jamie's ear. Which isn't hard to do. Like, Jamie is an idiot, so I mean, he'll listen if some hot woman tells him to do anything, he'll listen up. But
he had a good line. He said, "I have a bead on." What did he exactly say? I have a pretty good bead on my own appeal.
Yes.
He couldn't explain.
He's self-aware.
I get what you're saying, Jamie.
No, that was good stuff.
It's not quite to the point, but if Megan Fox walked through my door, I'd be like, "You're in the wrong house."
Yeah.
You must. I'm sorry, Zendaya. You must be mistaken. You're definitely not here to see me.
Right.
Wow. Keep moving. Keep moving. Let's go.
That was a good line, though. I mean, but I mean, Sarah does have obviously a point that it's probably would be easy to get Dutton out of office. I mean, it's not
keeping a girl under house arrest.
Yeah,
prisoner abuse. Last episode's probably not good.
No, beating up a prisoner.
That would be a national crisis.
Yes.
Not only in the last, just in this, the last 2-3 episodes, Beth has not only beat the crap out of some random girl in a bar, but also the gal that her father just commuted her sentence of.
But she is still under the care of the state of Montana.
Yes,
right.
Her half to death.
Yeah,
On the governor's land.
yes,
and she's also the chief of staff.
Yes,
and, like
he's also having conjugal visits with her.
Like his governor, he resigns that night.
Yeah.
And then everything is over. This show is like end credits, right?
Well,
I mean,
what did the senator say? There's politically incorrect and there's politically illiterate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I liked when the senator shows up.
She's right. And I hope ultimately that he does end up with her, even though she said she's got some guy. She said she's got some guy, but
Secretary of Energy.
Yeah, well, that guy cannot be as good as John Dutton.
Is that the guy that was stealing handbags at the airport? They just had?
I think so. I think so.
The same one.
Same one.
Wow.
All right.
So
I don't even know where to go from there. Thanks, Rhett. Thanks a lot for that.
So it looks like Beth found her. She didn't like the mountain view, right?
No.
It's too big for her to comprehend the beauty.
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
That's what
she.
Rhett, are you going to be okay?
Don't bite your lip, man.
Rhett's Garrison tonight. Rhett's lost it. This is usually a Garrison moment where Garrison can lose it. Rhett made himself lose it.
Just about. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, we know who you're talking about.
I'm imagining him on Yellowstone.
Oh boy. I don't think I've seen Rhett get this tip in a long time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that person in a RIP meeting?
Oh God.
Beth.
Oh boy.
Oh,
hey guys, we'll take a 5-minute break. And
I don't know how
Cue
we're
the
going to
music.
recover from this. Yeah, cue the music.
You've got that. He's bald headed, right?
Maybe I need to pull up the transition. I need to pull up the transition music.
Oh,
I see what you did there.
Transition music. Anyways,
let's head back to where we were.
Yes,
I'm trying to talk about Yellowstone here.
Talk about Beth in the meadow, please.
Then she gets to the meadow and she says,
Yes.
"This is," or he takes her to a place, I guess.
Yes.
Beth also does not like to share things that she thinks are beautiful because she's a selfish psychopath.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird line.
You're wrong. That was a good line, and Rip made it a good line because he agrees.
Well,
that's how I feel when I see you.
That was
a nice moment.
He spun that. Yeah,
that was nice.
She's still a psychopath.
So beautiful that you want it all to yourself, and it makes you ill when other people have it. That's normal.
Coach is just laying it out here.
Yeah, no, that's right. Coach is right.
That's true. Rhett,
do you need a breathing treatment or something?
Well, yeah, I've got. You
need to go convalesce somewhere. And
what is this? I don't know.
I'm sure Dr. Earl can get you a respirator.
Let's do a quick telehealth meeting. I'll pay you $35.
Hold on, let me get my pay meter set up.
Hold up a sign. Hold up those pictures of people frowning or whatever. Is this how much do you hurt? I'm like, all right, that's about a
what
5.
pain level are you at?
Yeah, what pain level are you at?
Oh my gosh! So apparently, this is a meadow that Rip had scoped out, though. I mean, he had already scoped this meadow out. And
I mean, Rip's a man of the land. He knows the land. He knew where to take her. Look, You mean
Rip? You said Rip.
You just called Rip.
Oh, sorry, Rip.
Whatever. And I was like, oh, thanks.
Well, Rip may be getting out there.
I am wearing a flannel today.
Of course, if Beth came to my house, I'd be
that's
like,
about as outdoors as Red will ever look is a flannel shirt.
Yes, Beth is
Red,
mentally
I don't
ill.
see. Yeah. Anyways, go, Earl. What were you saying?
I'm done. I don't know. So then we pivot back to Dutton. He's with old cowboy. What's the guy's name? I don't know.
Emmett.
Oh, Emmett.
You know, dude's 84 in real life.
I thought he really died. I thought, well, it might as well.
Keep it rolling.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, just lay down, act like you're dead, and then they're like, "Holy crap, he just passed away."
That was some good. And the way they made him it really looked like the air had come out of him.
He looked very dead when they showed him.
He looked dead.
Well, I'm just a little dead. I mean, it's I look dead too, so it's not far to go.
Talking about
that's just the red hair. I feel your pain.
It's the skin tone and it's the pastiness and all that.
LED lighting. Get an exposed bulb and hang it over you, Earl. Everything will look better.
Oh, I know. I got to get a halo facing my face or whatever.
Like the old guy. Yeah, like the old guy on Arcana 5. Yeah, that dude looked really.
Oh, that guy looked rough too, didn't he? I thought, man,
looked rough.
He checked right out.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, that dude. So that's the guy that was on Gunsmoke, right? We figured that out last week. That he was from Gunsmoke.
And they had a good little conversation, him and Dutton, about nothing better being out under the star. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I dude, all that stuff. That's why this episode was so good. There was just a lot of good character moments with John. Like even when John was like consoling the wife who. I looked up. I thought maybe she was somebody, and she's nobody. She's basically an extra.
Yeah, that was kind of rough. I was like,
but that was really.
She did a really good job for being.
She did. I mean, extra. She's only been in her IMDb profile is there's nothing. It's 15 other things, and that's about it.
That's probably really Emmett's wife, and they were like, "Hey, he died."
No, I looked all that up. They're not really.
oh no, this is just for the shot. I'm sorry.
This is just. No, she did a great job though. She broke, and of course, the news captured all of it, and Jamie was ticked off about how he could turn any situation into an advantage by accident.
Pile of cow dung and get up smelling like roses.
Yeah, I liked his little secretary. I like her spunk.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
I don't know her name.
Administrative. It's not 1975. Administrative assistant.
It is 1975 on the Dutton Ranch, and in the governor's office when John Dutton is governor.
Secretary. Yeah, I like this little. I like that secretary dame. She's all right.
Wait, did I say that or did he?
You
say
see
that?
Yeah, that's Earl. That's Earl. Did you see the gams on that dame?
And that dame does have a name, and it
little
is Clara.
Secretary there.
Yeah, Cara. Yeah,
Clara.
Yes, not Clara.
I don't know. Maybe
that's a made
Clara.
Oh, that's Clara.
I know, but Clara. I think they call her Clara.
That's a made up name. I thought I heard Laura earlier, so it must be Clara. That's a made up stupid name. If any of your listeners, what are the odds that any of your listeners named Clara? 1 in 80 out of 8 billion. Yeah, no chance.
And Clara, it's I call it Clara.
Yeah, I'm sure she gets so offended. Everybody says,
probably with
everybody says Clara. It's like it's our fault. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking at IMDb. It is with a C. It's CLARA.
She knows how to do some good cow poking.
Mm-hmm.
She was a good cow poker.
Yeah, she just like the
Very
Doctor Who companion. Oh, is she Clara? I thought she was Clara. Oh, maybe she is.
Which one is it? I don't know.
That's the old guy's companion.
Dr. Earl just treated us to a Home Improvement sound.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to be Scooby. Supposed to be a Scooby Doo, but
just soup up his Scooby.
Oh yeah, Coach. Yeah, you're right. The only way it would be more obvious is if he was going to die is my girl is waiting for me back home. Yeah, I mean if he had said that, that would have been a good Southern cowboy moment or whatever. Western, sorry, not Southern.
What if they just thrown it? What if he told Rip, just get rid of this body? And then
just take this one to Wyoming with the rest of them.
Yeah, throws him on top of the pile of dead wolves they've got up there.
They put a wolf collar on his neck and just throw him in the river.
Yeah, I don't know why they couldn't have just thrown the body on a horse and just gone on back into town. I mean, why'd they have to call the helicopter for that?
Well, I mean, you want to.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff about. Yeah, I mean, when you're the governor, you don't want to get
he doesn't care.
You leave the corpse handling to the professionals.
That's right.
You don't come riding in with a corpse.
No,
and they're I'm pretty sure they're quite far away. They're a few hour drive or ride away.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of bouncing up and down.
Look, if you got him draped over the back of the horse right now, he's you ride back. That's a 5-mile ride on a horse. He's gotten cool and stiff. Now he's shaped like a shoe horse, like a horseshoe. And you can't lay him down or anything. You're trying to everybody push him. They've got people at both ends trying to straighten him out.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know anything about dead folks, so I'm just guessing.
I don't know. So the other
they
weird
might go stiff like that.
The whole other weird thing that was going on was this: is we are to believe that the president of the United States is coming to this specific reservation
and killing dogs.
My jaw hit the floor.
Yes.
Like I saw the seal and I was like, this has got to be like maybe the vice president or the secretary of the interior. My jaw hit the floor when
Taylor
he was like,
Sheridan
it's the president.
takes on the president.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Does the Secret Service move in on a small town and just start shooting every animal? Noble.
This may have been one of the most ridiculous and untrue lines.
What he said?
Those are people's dogs. Stop shooting them. They're pets.
Yeah.
I don't think the Secret Service is just going to start shooting a bunch of dogs.
No.
I can't imagine that. What. Like I meant to look it up. Like
what did he say? They were threats or something?
Yes, stray dogs are a threat.
Stray dogs are a security threat. I'm like,
they're not stray. They just wandered away from their homes.
Yard and shot a dog.
This president,
Mo was like, I don't know, man. Call the animal control. He's like, you guys have that here? What is happening? You did not in a time machine and traveled back to 600 BC.
That's such a weird part of the episode. That whole,
was weird.
That whole thing, like the president would not come in to endorse some low-level
guy wearing bob earrings.
Yeah,
they don't care about the Indian vote.
Yeah, they're culling the herd of dogs. They got
Oh, right. It reminded me of Chernobyl, where they were going house to house shooting animals.
Yes.
Have you gotten to that episode yet, Mikey?
I keep forgetting that I'm watching that show, so I need to pick.
Oh my god!
All right, well, spoiler alert. There's a whole episode of them shooting dogs. That's it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think I'm on episode 3, and there's only 5 episodes, so I'm like almost done with it. So it's a great show, by the way. I mean, and it's really cool seeing all these Andor actors like all. Oh
yeah, yes.
I wasn't cool about seeing that one guy fully nude though.
But... No, now I'm like, I've seen Mosk. His bits.
Yeah, exactly.
That changes my Andor rewatch.
Yeah, exactly.
We did get reintroduced to Mo's wife, and I would like to read her name. Her name is Sarah Ann Brings Plenty.
Sarah Ann Brings Plenty.
Good for her.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that Mo was married to an Anglo. I was like, oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Anglo? You mean a white person? Why did you say Anglo?
I'm trying to be sensitive to the
we can't say colors anymore.
I just froze.
No, you're not frozen.
No, you're not frozen.
You're not frozen.
Hey,
now he is. Now he is.
I'm just kidding. I'm not really frozen.
No, you're not.
I don't think Red is either. He's just faking it.
No, he is. He is actually frozen. His internet has got to be the worst possible internet that you can have. He's still using a baud modem of some type. It's like
unfrozen. He's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfrozen caveman Rhett.
Now.
Frozen. I bet it.
My question is,
I had a good expression. I'm sure I didn't see what my frozen.
No, you were just fine.
But I'm sure it was.
You were in the middle of saying a curse word, so it just looked like you were angry. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, Jay.
What were you going to say, Jacob?
I'm wondering, do we actually see the president at any point?
No.
Oh, and he's going to be.
So
I don't think we've seen him in the show yet. Like, why would they? Oh, wait, did we see him on TV?
No, I don't think so. Why?
We're not going to see him because they can't. You don't know who it. Like,
they're not going to do a guy with white hair that looks like he's wandering around. They're not going to do an orange guy with crazy hair.
It dates the show very heavily.
I hope they don't. That's why I was angry they were even doing it.
Like, well, they didn't because they didn't. You don't need to see the president to know what's happening. So that's past. Right. And then it's possible they could be doing that. And then the thing, the governor's not going to the president's thing. So you're not going to see him there. So we're not going to see the president.
No.
Because John Dutton's got nothing to say to that idiot.
Yeah, he's got nothing to say to that idiot.
I got nothing to say.
I got nothing to say to that idiot.
And that senator's like, that is like, she was just like, we just need 1 hour or whatever she was saying.
Yeah. He doesn't.
She was not happy with
about any of that.
If you don't come to the meeting, do you know what type of message that shows to the nation? That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
Because he's not for that orange man.
Mm-mm. No, it's definitely orange man in this show.
His constituents don't care about the president, is what he's saying. Or him meeting the president.
This is Montana. We don't care about what they do over there.
Yeah, we don't care about that president. It's dumb to introduce the fact that I don't. That's
what
weird
if that's
writing.
all fake? Though?
Weird
what
for
if that,
Sheridan to do that.
What if that lawyer lady just said, "Look, I'm going to hire some white guys and put them in a bunch of. They're going to go shoot some dogs.
You can't
We're
do
going
that.
to fake president."
What are you fussing about, Michael? That's weird for Sheridan to do what? The president did?
To write the whole right. Even bother with this.
Well,
even
you had to get
no
Indian guy's name. I don't know what it is.
There's Bill Birmingham.
Rainwater. Thank you. Yeah, you got to set up his opposition, and you have to give his opposition a reasonable, make him threatening, right? And you do that with a massive endorsement, and there ain't no better one than the president. And you get to play Dutton off of that at the same time, where Dutton's like, I don't even care about meeting this guy. I've got to do what I got to do. And now the press is glowing because he's doing his old cowboy stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why that happened. But yeah, I mean, if they had really dwelled on it and made the president being shown him and made him interact, that's too far. That raises the level of this show to where it's to cartoon.
I will say I do like Federalist John Dutton. He's a big states' rights guy.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
Federalist John Dutton.
Federalist. That's right.
So
he is.
What's the singer?
Lainey Wilson.
Oh man.
Yeah, and
give me all that. Give me all Lainey Wilson
and some Ryan Bingham.
And man, we got a little Ryan Bingham doing some singing. I mean,
first we got some Cody
As you
Jinks
can
in
see,
here.
Country music sucks according to Rhett, but he's wrong.
It's not that good.
Oh, come on.
The sounds, were not that good.
We're sorry, Jacob. I'm sorry you have to.
I mean, it's
Rhett only likes meatloaf. That's the Rhett's one
get
true
somebody
love.
up there singing Paradise by the Dashboard Light, I tune in.
He likes ABBA too.
I like ABBA. Little Waterloo up there. Maybe
now you're speaking Roth's language.
Yeah.
Roth recently had an encounter with
both
ABBA.
Mamma Mia's, and I loved the first one, and I loved the credits scene in the second one.
Yeah,
Mamma Mia,
Super Trooper,
Super Trooper. That is a deep cut. In all honesty, not many people call out Super Trooper.
It's just because that was the credits song in the second movie, and it was that was the only charming part of that second movie.
Little Chiquitita on the from the stage up there.
No.
So
I like ABBA. I like ABBA.
I like ABBA too. We like ABBA. We love everybody loves ABBA.
Everybody loves ABBA.
No, I like. That's my first time I've really listened to Ryan Bingham longer. I mean, I really like.
Oh, he's awesome. He is fantastic.
And I thought the girl was pretty good. I think didn't she sing for a minute?
Yeah,
great.
Lainey Wilson sang "Watermelon Moonshine."
Who's that girl singing the songs out there?
Country music entertainer of the year, or new artist of the year, or artist something?
I believe both.
Both.
Whose secretary is she? No, I'm just kidding.
Ryan Bingham sang "Nobody Knows My Trouble."
Oh, I know. I loved it.
Yeah, no, that was.
He hasn't had a new album in a while. It's about time. I mean, he's been on Yellowstone for 5 seasons, and the guy can't churn out a new album to promote based off. I mean, all the Yellowstone fans would buy.
He's too busy acting. He's too busy stabbing. What's his face in the chest or whatever? Lloyd. Or was that vice versa? He got stabbed.
Lloyd stabbed him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And yet he's still alive somehow.
Mm-hmm.
No Lloyd this episode. I think his mustache.
He's there.
He got the line when they woke up before they knew Emmett was dead, and Ethan was like,
"Oh, that's right.
Oh, I don't mind being paid below minimum wage and whatnot, but these mornings without hot coffee really kill me." And Lloyd's like, "Well, it'll make it taste even better when you get back." And then somebody else is like, "Drink up that cowboy wisdom."
That was a good line. I like those kind of exchanges.
Oh, dude, I love all of that. That's why I loved this episode. This was to me, this felt like old Yellowstone. Like this wasn't like overly dramatic with Beth doing something crazy or Summer doing something crazy. I mean, or even Monica was very, very likable in this episode. She was good. I mean, she even had
fit.
she had some really good stuff to.
Did Earl just do that?
I don't know. I don't know what he was doing.
Oh, he was up there.
I was like cowboy.
Okay.
She was just.
Talk about that the actual conversation.
Yeah, she had some good stuff to say.
And her conversation was
rare
good.
for her.
Here's a trivia question for you guys.
Okay.
If the human population were to just disappear right now, and a few thousand years, aliens come to Earth, what are the 2 things in the entire world that are man-made that aliens will be like, oh, a civilization used to live here? What 2 things?
Probably a gravestone.
How many years?
I don't know, a couple thousand.
What are the 2 things that
compact discs and
pyramids will still be there probably.
Twinkies?
The pyramids may be, but it's the Great Wall of China and Mount Rushmore.
I thought about Rushmore, but in 2,000 years worth of wind erosion, I don't know. I thought about it, but I wondered about wind erosion.
Great Wall's a good call, though. Yeah.
Well, I think the pyramids will last longer than the Great Wall.
I think the pyramids will probably be there.
I think Coach is right.
They've been here for
Coach is 100% on this.
Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth will still be there.
Wow.
Well, I mean, in 2,000 years, you have to assume that there's probably been some like nuclear fallout at some point.
Well, no, not that. It's just humans just disappear like that. Just blink out of existence. There's no cataclysmic
like a Thanos snap
thing.
Then why not gravestones? I thought that's where you were going with this.
Because those, I think
we were talking about.
No, they're washed away. It's been 2,000 years.
Oh, 2,000 years.
From just like nature eroding things and whatnot.
That's right, Brian. That'll be the only thing remaining.
It will survive.
It will survive somehow.
Yeah,
I thought it was the little Wally robot that's
like a cockroach. Yeah, the Wally robot. Okay, now why did you randomly bring that up?
Because Monica asked or said, "Do you think name a city that can last a couple 100 years without help?"
I got you.
100 years? Wow.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
She didn't know what she said.
Without
She
help,
doesn't know.
Help from, I mean, things fall into disrepair very rapidly.
Yes.
They are not, kept up. I mean, you can look at one of my favorite things.
Detroit.
Look at well, they've got people actively working against it, but like an abandoned mall, like within a year or two. It's flooded, the roof is caved in, it's moldy, misty, mildew in there.
Yeah.
Things do not hold up well. Man-made things don't hold up well without man continuing to remake them.
That makes sense.
So
that's wise, right?
Yeah. Wizened.
I got a lot of that.
Useless knowledge, useless Jeopardy knowledge.
So at the end there, when Jamie and Sarah were watching the TV, and did she?
Coach. Come on, Coach.
Did she say? Oh no,
he's not wrong.
She's come back. She's come back from that. They're writing her better.
She's had traumas, and she's dealt with them in a questionable way.
She's fine.
She's not fine. Nobody else. A lot of people on the show crazy.
That's true. That's true.
So
Rip
what were you
is like
saying
the
about
most sensible one, and he's got like 20 murders under his name.
Yeah, Rip. Yeah, he's murdered a lot of people, like thrown bodies over a cliff.
Gator's the only decent person on this show.
Who is?
Gator.
Casey.
Oh, Gator.
Gator.
Oh, let's talk about Gator and that meat. Yes.
Oh man, I'd make rounds through that.
Yes, I would not. That would be me at Kenny Rogers Roasters when they would have the all-you-can-eat chicken nights. Oh man.
Get out of the way, old lady! Quit crying. I'm trying to get to the sweet corn.
Hey, that lady though was serving people after she had found out her husband.
Yeah. She's like, well, I got to do my duty.
She said her husband wouldn't want her to.
She didn't want to embarrass the whole thing. Embarrass him to put any sort of a pall over the.
They don't make women like that anymore. I'll tell you that. They don't make them like that anymore. She's loyal to her dead husband.
Yes.
And nobody would know the difference. I mean, she could be off mourning and everybody would totally understand. Yet she's out there serving food.
She should have gone home and sat in her house by herself and cried.
Well, people would totally understand it. They wouldn't expect.
That's how I deal with being upset too. I eat.
Yeah, she's getting that food.
Well, I'm getting the way I am.
Okay, so what were you trying to say?
All I was saying was
Jamie
when Sarah said we need to take him out.
Yeah.
Are they talking about impeachment, or are they talking about Jamie should kill him?
Sarah says, I don't think we can let him show up to the fight, Jamie.
Yeah. So they're basically
that's
impede
it.
him.
That was the thing.
Yeah, just basically that impede him from.
It sounded like an assassination, but if you watch the previews of the next episode, it's very clearly they're trying to take him out through impeachment.
Impeachment.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Brett, you got the COVID? You got COVID again, man? What's going on?
No, I just
is it the blood draining down in your throat? Oh,
no, stop it.
It's not that either. I don't know what it is. It's I cough from October to April.
Okay, that's fair.
That's called that's lingering COVID, is what that is. That's
long COVID.
Long COVID. Yeah,
I had it in 2020.
And, yeah.
No,
boy, that's a long COVID.
2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, man, I'm cold. I must have long COVID too, not because it's 16 degrees outside.
What? Are you serious?
It's supposed to be. Hey, it's supposed to be like 16 degrees here week of Christmas.
Wow,
that's what the rumor is, but I don't think it's
gonna.
That's long. You can't really guess that.
Can't. They don't
open your cabinet doors so your pipes don't burst.
That's right.
Open the cabinet doors so the pipes don't burst.
No, we leave a drip on
the drip.
We do the drip.
And make sure you cover
I
your
open
outdoor.
my cabinet doors sometimes. Yeah,
that's such a thing that's not real.
Your pets get cold.
It works, man. If you got the air circulating.
Oh yeah, make sure you put sweaters on your pets. They get cold too.
Yeah.
Don't. They're animals.
I know exactly.
They live. Yeah. What did they do with cold weather? Poor mankind. Like they came from wolves and they can't stay. They can't stay in the 20s.
You guys are basically the Secret Service shooting dogs at this point. If you don't put sweaters on them,
we didn't have Pomeranians before mankind, right? I mean, they didn't.
That's true.
Those have been bred.
Maybe they're not
the French bulldogs who you have to
in the wild
personally make mate with each other probably didn't exist before us.
What sickos were like? Let's do doggies together. What is going on?
How small can we make them?
Weird.
How small?
I want to make it tiny. I want to make a little tiny dog. Get them dogs over here.
What are we talking about?
No. See, that's right. That's right. His dogs love being under blankets when it's under.
My dad said it's -3 wind chill right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty windy out where we are.
Every time I think that maybe it'd be nice to live in Wyoming, the winter comes and I hear about how cold it is there, and I'm like, no, I can't.
It's called population control, Michael. We don't want people to move here.
That's good. Hey,
Jacob, it's cold here too. It's like 54 degrees. I gotta wear
man. That sounds awful. I'm glad you have that vest on.
I know it's keeping it
protected. I need to pop the collar up just so I can look a little more douchey.
All right. Have we missed anything other than how awesome Lainey Wilson is?
They made some awesome cowboy noises while they were herding the herd.
Oh yes, they did.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. I'm sure they have a cowboy noise consultant.
I feel like I could be a cowboy now after watching the show.
No. And the cowboy consultant comes running over and I cut.
He's not.
No, you can't be. That's the thing that's the trick that I think probably both Wyoming and Montana are maybe a little annoyed at about this show. It's got all these city slickers thinking they can go to Montana and Wyoming now because of Yellowstone and like experience it, and no, it's not.
Then John Dutton rides up and he's like, I crap bigger than you.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my land. Get off of it or I'm going to shoot you, you terrorists.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's been some tourism increases because of Yellowstone, I would guess.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Most definitely. I think it is a net positive as long as the people don't stay if they're from like California and the East Coast.
I mean, I've already got land plans to build a new airport. I've already invested in.
I will put that land into a conservation easement so fast you won't know why.
That's right. You won't.
Jacob's going to come from Wyoming to Montana.
Jacob's going to hire Coach to come be a lawyer in Montana or Wyoming and keep those.
I'll just send some girl up there, and then it'll all be over.
Some Southern girl. I think
Rhett's frozen again.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
He's back.
Yeah. Quick little break.
Grew up in Western North Carolina. Did we mention North Carolina? Oh, they're talking about the. Sorry, the chat is having their own conversation
amongst themselves.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Never mind us. Yeah, here, y'all be quiet and let them have their conversation.
Yeah, exactly. We need to let them have their conversation.
Sorry, guys, we won't pay attention to the chat anymore.
Yeah, exactly. How dare us? Boone. Okay,
Boone, North Carolina.
I've been to Boone.
That's where Appalachia State is. Is that right? No. Where is Boone? There's some college in Boone.
I thought
like one of those small chat, help us out. What college is in
State
Boone?
was I thought that was in West Virginia, is it not?
ASU. Yeah,
Appalachian State.
Yeah,
okay,
I was right.
Boone. All right.
Boom.
Okay. But no, Boone.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Come on now, yeah.
Yeah.
Cut. There comes cowboy noise consultant. No.
Cowboy sound consultant.
Yeah. That doctor's got it wrong. That city doctor's making the wrong noises.
The thing that upset me the most about this episode, in all honesty, like if I'm being honest, is those people actually got to eat that food that Gator was cooking. I was upset about that.
And he's a real chef, right?
I know he's actually a cook. So yeah, he's the guy that.
Oh, you know they had a good time on that.
He's like Taylor Sheridan's personal chef or something. That guy just is. It's not fair. It's just not fair.
You think he does the craft services too for?
I bet he feeds all those cowboys.
Got some dancing, and it looked like when people were swing dancing, they were doing it the correct way for out here.
Oh,
a lot of the times people
I didn't notice that.
When you kind of like come together, a lot of people want to like go both, kind of go like step back both sides. It's only one side. You only step in with your right foot.
Stepping correctly is what you're saying.
Yes, but the two-stepping and the swing dancing is two different things, technically.
Oh well, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yes,
they were doing more of a Western swing.
Yes,
is what I would call that.
Yes, and they were doing it the Wyoming-Montana way, not the Colorado way, which was good to see.
Freaking Colorado people!
Oh, wow,
Colorado.
Hippie liberals.
Coach Prime. Hey, I'm Coach Prime. I'm here in Colorado now. Let's go.
And by "let's go," he means everybody that was on this team last year, pack your bags.
That was awesome. Y'all might as well just go into the transfer portal
because you guys sucked.
Oh wow!
I'm
bringing my 5-star that I stole from Florida State to Jackson State. He's transferring to CU. You guys just pack your bags.
I'm bringing my own luggage. That
and
is what
Louis.
That guy said.
Yes, he said, "I'm bringing my own luggage." It's Louis. There's your starting quarterback, his son.
That's
my goodness.
Hey, look, this whole NIL thing, they did it to themselves.
Oh yeah,
they have done. College football is totally different now.
Yes,
Coach.
That was very sad.
My goodness, yes.
Absolute innovator of college football. I mean, he pretty much came up with the spread offense and the
that's right
air raid stuff. So that was very sad to see.
That was so sad. That's a horrible.
Wyoming native.
Really? I didn't know.
Grew up in Cody, Wyoming.
Cody, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever coach in Wyoming?
What part of Wyoming is that in?
That is Cody is one of the eastern gates of Yellowstone.
Okay.
Up north.
Yep, north side.
Close to Sundance?
Yeah, it's relatively close to Sundance, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Look at Rhett with his Montana knowledge or his Wyoming knowledge. I'm sorry.
Rhett has a map in his head, apparently. He doesn't need GPS. It's interesting. I've never been to that part of the country, so I can't.
Me neither.
He was named after Buffalo Bill Cody.
Okay.
Oh wait, I
I'm
guess
sorry. I'm totally wrong, Rhett. It's not close to Sundance. Sundance is northeast.
I thought you just said it was in the northeast.
No, I said it's on the eastern side of Yellowstone.
That's what he
said. Which is the northwestern side of the state.
Oh, okay.
I guess I have been to Wyoming.
Yeah, well, I know Sundance is in the northeast. That's why.
Yes.
Because of course I've been to Jackson Hole, which everybody's been there.
You got the name wrong. It's Jackson.
Huh?
The name is Jackson, Wyoming. That's the name of the town.
Is that where
Jackson
the
Hole is a ski
It's
resort?
called Jackson Hole.
Oh, yeah, well, I was at the ski resort.
Okay.
Is that where the Tetons are?
No,
Yes.
that's what, of course, I had to take my picture underneath those antlers that everybody takes their picture under when they go to Jackson Hole.
I've been to Casper.
When they go to Jackson.
When they go to Jackson, but the Jackson Hole's where the antlers are.
No.
What?
The antlers are in Jackson.
Oh, well, I've been to Jackson then. Okay. I don't know. When I was a kid, I was there for some reason. My parents took me.
Jackson's beautiful. The Tetons are some of the most beautiful
grand, right?
I've ever seen.
I think they're grand.
Yes, they are very grand.
They are grand.
I think 2 or 3 summers ago, I was driving back from Idaho, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go through Jackson on the way back. I could have gone down to Salt Lake the way I went down to Salt Lake, down I-80. Very boring drive. Rock Springs and like southwestern Wyoming stinks. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go to Jackson. When I first saw the Tetons, I was like, I better stop and take a picture. I'm not kidding you. Every single turnout, I was like, I better take another picture. This is a cool angle. Also, it's just unbelievable. It's like the 3rd time I've seen them.
I need to start hashtagging tourism on this. So
right.
we need to just do a big Western. We need to go out, see Devil's Tower. We need to do a Western swing.
Yeah, Devil's Tower is on my bucket list.
Is that the one made out of mashed potatoes?
It is. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's
we'll go see Rushmore.
Tree stump.
Yes,
I'll call the Montana Bureau and say, I would like some cattle to drive because I've been watching Yellowstone and I feel like I can do it. I'll come like the big city guy.
We can stop in Deadwood, South Dakota, where
I've been there.
Show Deadwood was about.
Well, not filmed, but about. Yeah.
Yes.
They didn't film it there. I don't think
it's near.
I don't think so.
Maybe some exterior shots.
I stayed overnight there, actually.
Deadwood's awesome. Gambling.
Yeah.
Brian, this is a great question.
Oh my gosh. What is that, soccer?
I think France is going to win, in all honesty. But okay, that's my take on that.
Yeah, Morocco's having that Cinderella business.
Yeah, just like Croatia's Cinderella story ended today, Morocco's going to end tomorrow.
I don't know. So, is that the finals? Is that semifinals? What is
this
it?
Is the finals?
What is it?
I don't care either.
Argentina is in the finals.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know why I said the words because I do not care.
Lionel Messi has a chance to Messier has a chance to win.
I think
Coach wants in.
A Mountain West trip would be a blast because I wouldn't have to travel very far.
Yeah.
So we'll all go crash at Ross'
place.
Mm-hmm. I do have to say that I'm upset about this because it's at freaking 9 a.m. on the 18th. That is ridiculous.
You get it? Are you into soccer now?
Oh, I'm very into soccer.
Oh,
but yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'll see you guys later.
I'm out on soccer as well.
But it's dumb. I know they don't care. I know they don't care. It's a Sunday in the United States at 9 a.m. I know they don't care, but it's dumb. They're going to not have as many viewers, I'll be honest, but whatever. Not that they had many from America anyways, but who cares? All right. That's enough about soccer. Man, next week it's going to get crazy. Full 1923 and Yellowstone. Oh, this is the best season. This is the best time of the year.
And Avatar, right? We're
not doing a roundtable.
No, when is that? I feel like I'm not going to get to see it opening weekend. When is it?
Oh, I saw it. I've got tickets to go to Thursday night.
Yeah, me too.
I need to buy.
Join us, Rhett.
Because I do not.
2 days.
Yes, Rhett. That's in 2 days. We're going to the 8 o'clock IMAX.
It's already sold out.
Why did we not have a conversation about that? And
because I didn't think you and Tommy wanted to go. I didn't think you guys cared about Avatar.
Nobody mentioned it in our chat at all.
Purposefully. Because you crap on it all the time, so I figured you didn't want to go.
Wait, why would we not invite? You didn't invite him, Mike?
No. This is not the first I'm hearing about it.
He said he didn't want to.
There's no tickets now. I'm going to be on the front row.
Oh, no. There's tickets next to us, actually. There's one ticket next to us.
I don't want to sit next to you.
Well, fine, don't. I didn't think you wanted to see it.
I'll invite you.
You make fun of Pandora all the time. You make fun of everybody on that movie.
But he wants to see it.
I do have a question about it.
You have a question about it.
Do I need to get 3D tickets or should I get my normal 4K?
Oh, you got to see it in 3D.
Dolby Atmos.
You got to see it in 3D.
Oh, is it
I'm
3D?
getting new lenses put in my eyes.
Yes, Coach. Red is scored apparently.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
Whiny little. is what he is.
I am. My feelings are hurt.
I really thought you knew about
constantly slam that movie and make fun of it. I didn't.
We all do. We all do.
I go watch all that crap anyway.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie.
I do it for the company. I do it for the camaraderie and friendship.
Well, look, the even worse thing about this particular trip is we're not even going to sushi because my father-in-law doesn't eat sushi, so we're.
They don't just have a sushi there; they have the best fillet in the state.
We're going to barbecue.
A bowl of meat.
We're going to barbecue.
I think that's what happened. This explains everything.
Friggin' barbecue and Avatar. Count me out.
Avatar. I honestly thought you had no interest in seeing it. To you, I thought it was like Morbius level. I don't want to see it. That's what I thought it was. Like Morbius level. I don't want to see it.
Dude, it's Avatar.
It's unobtainium time. That's what I wanted to see.
I am more on Rhett's side on this. I am not looking forward to it, but I am going to go Thursday night.
It's a cultural event.
Yes.
I rewatched it this year on IMAX 3D, and it was beautiful. The first one. He's talking about the first one here.
I know, just bore me to death.
What a
that movie is so boring.
Oh, it's not. It's gorgeous. It's a cinematic masterpiece.
It's pretty.
Cameron is just dead wrong. It is so unmemorable.
It was great at the time.
The plot was crap.
No, it was not great at the time.
You lost me right at Giovanni Ribisi looking at that unobtainium, and I was like, did he really just say that? Because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Look, I'm looking it up right now, Rhett. I'm going to tell you what seat number to buy. We're going to do this.
Wait, don't tell all of America.
I'm going
to buy it, and I'm going to fly down to Alabama because I don't work from Wednesday on.
I'm going to eat meat till my heart explodes.
I'm going to tell you.
Hey, maybe I'll go to Rock and Roll Sushi with you, and then we'll just go meet Mikey and his father-in-law.
Yeah.
I don't work from December 15th until January 4th.
What the heck? Oh my I wish God. I had that life.
Mm-hmm. So maybe L12,
Alabama. L12 or L7. You've got two options. L12 or L7.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll look at it later.
Oh my God, you whiny!
I don't know. I'm gonna let.
Don't be such a woman.
I'm gonna let this. Let's see if I can't get past some of the hurt first.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Monica.
We just told Monica.
Put the crazy away, Rhett.
Good God.
Gosh. No, he's not swinging his.
Did y'all have another chat? Were you talking about it somewhere else? Like, where did you plan? Where did this happen?
I mean,
there's another chat. Like, that's
another chat.
There's another chat.
Yeah, there's another chat.
You just need to pick it outside the theater, according to Coach.
That's right.
Look, we don't need to air our grievances on this live show on YouTube right now.
Well, look, you two guys get in front of the theater and slug it out. That's all.
Yeah, we'll just punch
it out.
We'll be like Summer and Beth.
Just punch it out.
Punch it out.
Y'all would be so winded.
First of all.
None of y'all could
be so tired after that first one. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh no, I wouldn't even be. I would probably my shoulder would probably come out of socket. Like if I tried to cock my shoulder like Henry Cavill did in Fallout, I'd probably
cock my arm, my fist.
And if I was like Riggs and I tried to pop it back in, my arm would just fall off.
Yeah, that's right.
Both rushed to the hospital. Oh man, they must really beat the crap.
Oh yeah, you are.
Land up shot.
Am I watching here in Megan's frame?
I certainly hope not, because I don't want to see either of them on Deal or No Deal.
No.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah, this is off the rails.
Roth, where can people find you on the internet? Rhett and I apparently need to have an intervention.
Social media, Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd. Roth from Wyoming. The podcast is The Good Day for a Movie Podcast. North by Northwest was the last episode. The next one is a dumb, stupid anime called Memories.
I don't know why they do that to you.
Makes me want to say things that I can't say on YouTube.
What's the name of the anime? It's one I hadn't even heard of. It's not like they're saying, let's watch Akira. They're saying,
right. This isn't a Studio G movie either. Like, I'm fine with the Studio G movie, but a real anime.
It's not going to
Memories is famous. It's a famous one.
Do you even remember the name of the movie?
It's memory, I think, or in Japanese, memoritsu.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I've heard of this movie.
Am I going to hate it?
I think Garrison knows about this movie also. No, I think it's critically acclaimed.
Was this hentai?
No.
No. And the one after that's going to be a Christmas special.
Speaking
We're
of
going to let the wheel decide.
Oh, maybe this is the one that Garrison knows about. Your Name. That's the one that yeah. All right, Rhett. If you come back next week, I mean, I don't know. He might be done with me.
If I go, I mean, will we be out of Avatar in time?
Probably not.
No, you will not be.
3 hours and 10 minutes long. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. Rhett, where can people find you on the interwebs?
Probably can't.
Okay, that's fair.
He'll be crying in the tears of.
Apparently he's freaking Jake Sully over here crying about something.
That's the only Avatar character name that you can remember, isn't it? Because that's the only one anybody can remember.
Nahiri.
You just made noises.
Nagiri. That's
Nagiri.
That's sushi.
For me,
Nahiri. It's Nahir. It's something with an M.
You got sushi on the brain.
Natiri. Nefertiti. What is?
Do I need to watch the movie again before?
And then there's Sigourney Weaver, and then there's Stephen Lang. And
Earl, if you have to watch the first one before you watch this one on Thursday, you have started way too late.
That's right.
The guy from Dodgeball.
Yes, I did see it recently, and I can't. I know her name starts with an N. It's Nahiri or something.
They're the Na'vi. I know that.
Yeah, they're the Na'vi, and they got
the Na'vi's a people, right? Isn't that the name of the people?
People. Yeah. But there's different tribes. We're going to get to meet some new tribes in this new movie.
I can't wait.
The Water People. It's going to be so exciting. Yeah.
Earl Natiri.
Yeah, I was close. See, I was
close.
Dr. Grace Augustine.
Yeah, I don't care. Dr. Earl. He's not really. He's off the grid, but he can be found in the Deucecast Discord every once in a while. You will not.
I'll be driving cattle. I'll be driving cattle in Montana.
Oh, you will not hear Earl tomorrow on the Deucecast. He ghosted us.
Yes.
I saw an invite in my.
Hey, speaking of things not getting invited to, were you at that Bella Fleck concert?
Who are you talking to?
You.
No.
You said you were going to a concert.
No, I went to Bella Fleck. No, I was at a. I was at
Punch Brothers.
I was at an Irish Christmas concert.
Oh, your people.
It was good. I was with my people.
You were with your
Celtic
people.
I was dancing like, God love ya.
It looked like steerage on the Titanic in there.
Oh, that's right. Brian's the one that went to the. Brian went to the Punch Brothers.
Point of view shot of them. I just did. That's awesome.
So yeah, look us up on the Deucecast at Twitter. If you want to be in the Discord, DM the Deucecast on Twitter or Facebook. We will be back next week to talk 1923. I don't know how many episodes they're releasing. Are they releasing just the one? Yeah, it's only 8 episodes, so probably just the one. But dude, Harrison Ford. Who knew that we'd get to see Harrison Ford before Indy 5?
Man,
on TV.
On TV, even.
TV of all things.
And then he's got some other show that's going to be on Apple TV also with the guy from. Oh, I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
What's that guy's name? I always forget this guy's name.
Ted Lasso. He's going to be on Ted Lasso.
No, he's not on Ted Lasso. It's a new show with.
They hire another American football coach.
Yeah, exactly.
He's playing Nick Saban.
all the British soccer coaches are Americans now. He's one of them. Vince Vaughn is in it. Yeah.
Is it Shrinking?
Yeah, he's on Shrinking. That's what it is. Star Wars show. The next one that we have is January.
What's that?
Bad Batch, January
4th.
Is that the cartoon?
Stop it! It's
Jason
an animated. Yeah, Jason Segel. That's who's in the show with Harrison Ford. Yes, it is the animated series, The Bad Batch. That will be.
Or if you listen to the trailer, Parents, Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, that is.
Did you hear
weird.
that? It was so weird.
It was so weird. Parents.
Yes.
Bad
At
Batch.
the end of the trailer, it says Parents, the Bad Batch. It's like what?
And they're just wanting parents. They're wanting parents to know the Bad Batch is coming on.
I guess.
I didn't notice that. I didn't want to. So.
All right. So we will be back next week. Chat. Oh man, the chat. The chat's the only reason I come, in all honesty. Brian, Garrison, Coach. Who else did we have in here? Sorry.
Why don't you save them some seats at Avatar?
They've probably already bought the ticket.
They probably already did.
It would have been yours, Rhett.
Just so you wouldn't get it. Somebody Coach went in Miami and just bought the rest of the tickets.
Bought that whole row.
Yeah, L12 or L7 if anybody wants to go.
Jacob, come on down, man. We got a floor.
Yeah, come on down on Thursday.
Got a pool and a pond. Pond would be good.
I don't know. You said it's like 50. I can't be swimming.
It's a little cold.
It's really
it's a little
cold
here. Yeah, you might not like it. All right, we'll see everybody next week. Everybody have a great week. Go watch Avatar, except for Rhett. And talk to you guys later.